It's Saturday. I believe it's September 25th. It's about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I scouted a little bit this morning and then ran over to my grandma's. The whole family was there helping her take down a pool, big pool. So got that done. It's getting kind of late today, so I'm going out to this private place that I have permission on, family ground, and it gets hit pretty hard, so I usually stay away from it. But I didn't really find anything that really caught my eye this morning scouting, so I'm gonna go give this a sit. I've got a couple buddies that are telling me I should at least go give it a shot. I try to stay away from it just because there's already a lot of hunting pressure there. And I like to leave it sit until gun season, because really that's just my favorite time to be out here. And if I leave it sit, then probably see more deer and have a better season. So nobody's been up on this side of the property as far as I know this whole year. So I'm gonna give it at least a shot. It's a nice Saturday, and I want to be in the woods. Got a fresh scrape right here. Walking down to the end of this point. This dang gate always makes me nervous. It's just louder than crap when that chain decides to bang against it. I'm set up to where I can lean out between this limb and that limb. Got my camera arm on the right side of the tree. I'm not too far up. I'm only 3 sticks high. I'm expecting deer to come out from down here. There's a pretty well used trail that comes out right through here. There's bedding down on that side. There's cornfields and oaks all over here. This is kind of a natural staging area right here that kind of funnels them together. There's an old road that comes down right here, and then an old road that goes out over there. Got my hood up. If I look like a goober, because there's mosquitoes everywhere right now. Probably gonna sit here until it gets a little bit closer to prime time, and I'll just take the hood off and suffer. But we used to come in here and plant all this in a food plot. Been a little lazy about it and didn't have a whole lot of time, but a little part of us too wanted to just let it grow back up. We felt like we made it too open up in here, and when you're coming in here and planting food plots and then hanging trail cameras and then doing all this other junk, it just seems like it creates a lot of excuses to just come out here anyway. Oh, I gotta go check cameras. Gotta go see how the food plot's doing. Gotta go see if there's apples on the apple trees this year. It's really thick now. I thought I was gonna need a blood transfusion getting in here, but the wind's kind of being light and variable right now. It's going every which way. I think when it gets a little bit closer to prime time, it'll die off even more, and the thermals will just start sucking right down behind me, down the hill. Just gotta sit here and hope I don't get malaria for the next couple hours. It's getting to be about prime time now, so but it's going down. Mosquitoes aren't going away though. Haven't seen a deer yet, but just gonna sit here and be quiet. Try to stay as still as I can. Merritt. Sure this thing is focused. I almost didn't hunt tonight. I almost didn't even come here. I think it's far back. I'm not happy about the shot, but I thought I heard him go down. Not too bad. I'm not too bad. I tried to relax. It's getting me now. I came in, there was a dirt scrape out here in the field. Dirt scrape. Now I sound like Dan White. Shout out Dan White. There's a scrape out here on the edge of the field. We don't even have a camera. We didn't come in and plant food plots. We did nothing. We just stayed out of this crap. And I drove around the property glassing last night from the fields. I saw between 20 and 30 does all over the place, just does everywhere. This property is only about 80 acres, and it's just, I mean, it gets the crap hunted out of it. I mean, my cousin and there's 4 bow hunters on it, and it gets squirrel hunted. People come out here there's a cabin on the property, so there's people out here just to be out here and have a fire. Just stayed out on the stuff that I could control, where, this is kind of it sounds weird, but my family and I, we kind of all have our own areas of the property that we hunt. And so this part, my area gets left alone for the most part. And my dad and I didn't even come in here, and like I said, we didn't do anything. And I guess it paid off. That buck was moving pretty good tonight, because unless I literally walked within yards of him in his bed, which, I mean, I thought I was making quite a bit of noise coming in. Like I said, I just hope I made a good shot. I didn't think he was as quartered to as he was, but when the arrow was in midair, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, but I released and followed through my shot. I executed the shot, but as the arrow was going to him, I was like, yeah, that's a little bit more quartered than I wanted, but I think I'm going to start getting down while I've still got some light. Just try to be really quiet and find my arrow. You rolling?
Yeah.
I'm back at the tree that I shot the buck at. I've got my buddy Seth and Brandon here. I was sitting up in this tree. Buck was over here about 25 yards, so
we're just gonna take it real slow. We watched the footage back on the computer, and yeah, we're just gonna see what shot doesn't look great. But we thought we heard him crash, so we'll see. We're just gonna take it as slow as we can and be smart. And if we see him or think he's still moving, we'll probably back out for a while.
That was right there in between those two branches.
That's where you shot him, okay?
He was right here, this limb, I can remember this.
Which direction did he take off?
Yeah.
Man.
It's pretty like thick, frothy too.
Mm-hmm.
It's spraying all over.
That's him.
Good job, bud. Good job.
Seth, come here. Congrats, brother.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be great if you just rolled down the ditch. There he is.
Perfect.
That's what I was hearing crash.
Yep. I was gonna say.
Took everything out of him.
I was gonna say, cause soon as he hit the log, like it opened him up. Yeah, see, that's the offside. You definitely had a pass through. That's the offside sticking up.
Not too far back either.
No. Hell yeah, man.
Here, let me see that.
The real question is, where's your arrow?
Yeah, right.
Well, we might have to find that frickin' arrow, unfortunately.
Look how stiff he is already.
He's that stiff. He was dead by the time he got out of the woods.
Yeah.
That's my first bow buck off this place.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Gun hunted this. This place is where I shot my first deer. And with a gun, obviously. I've never shot a bow buck off here. I've always been kind of picky, and yeah, I saw him for about half a second, and it was already decided that was a shooter, and I didn't look at his rack from there on out. But yeah, I'm so happy with this thing. I can't believe it, man. I started getting nervous, dude. The longer that went, and we kind of started losing blood a little bit, or it was thinning out, and then yeah, we saw that log, and that log must have just taken it all right out of him, because he cleared a pretty good log over here, and it wasn't, what, 5 feet after that, and he started rolling.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it was he was quartered to a lot harder than I thought he was, and made me a little bit nervous. It was kind of one of those, like, release the arrow, and mid-flight I just was like, ooh, and I realized how bad he was quartered when he turned, and I think he actually turned a little bit while the arrow was in flight, and that might have helped it a little bit, but he was at 25 yards, so I don't think he really had time to move that much. But yeah, man, I almost didn't even come here tonight. I almost went and just sat in the field and glassed. I've been a couple times coming out. There's a buck that, not this one, a different one that I've been watching. It's one of the only bucks we've ever had for multiple years on camera over here, and I've been trying to let this place sit, and it's a real small private property, and I just didn't want to bump anything out, and so I've been trying to see if I could find that other buck coming out into a field, and I glassed last night. I think I saw like 20 does around the ag fields around the place. Didn't see any bucks, and I'm pretty sure that this guy came out of the bedded in the cornfield and came in the woods. Obviously the oaks are dropping this time of year, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had an oak tree he was going to. He made a couple of short rubs on the way in. He really didn't rub. I think more he was trying to get, like, he had, you know, those scent glands up on their forehead. I think he was trying to mark his scent a little bit. But yeah, super happy my first early season Wisconsin buck. So I got a couple good buddies. Pro tip too, if you need to drag a deer out, always bring in friends that are muscular and a lot bigger than you are. That helps a lot. So anyway, we're gonna try to get this horse out of here, and then we'll probably see you guys back at the truck. So we notched our tag, and then we were gonna take care of him, but we flipped him over to see where the entry shot was, and it's actually a lot better than what it looked like or what I thought it looked like. Maybe I just need to quit being so nervous, but the last 2 bucks I've shot with a bow, I both was pretty unsure about it, but yeah, it was a lot better than we thought. He definitely died right away, so yeah, we're gonna get him gutted and get him back up to the truck and enjoy our night. So it's a few days after the shot. We got a few pictures done after we got him drug up to the truck, and then we got him home and enjoyed the rest of our night. We didn't do a whole lot of B-roll or any pictures or anything the next day, because I just think that's kind of weird when you leave a deer sit that long just to get a little more pictures or videos. But I wanted to film a little ending for the video here and explain what the channel is going to be about. I know this will be the first video on the channel. And so basically in season is going to be a channel with me and my buddies just running around filming and hunting, fishing, doing whatever's in season. It's just going to be our own unique styles. We're just going to be ourselves and show you guys just what we do, I guess, is the best way to explain it. So we all grew up in the outdoors. We all really enjoy the outdoors. But anyway, we'd really love to hear from you guys. If you guys have any ideas, we're gonna have the YouTube channel and an Instagram page for sure to start off with. So if you don't follow that, I'll throw it in right here. And then let us know if there's anything else. You know, I've been thinking along the lines of podcasts or Facebook forums or whatever. If you guys have any ideas, anything that you'd think would be cool, leave a comment below. If you've got any questions or anything, like I said, comment. We want to be very interactive and look forward to just creating a cool community of people that can interact and learn from each other and just have fun and enjoy the outdoors. So that being said, I got to give the corny like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you guys next time.